our lives are about to change, and this might not be a permanent thing, but no matter what, this little boy is gonna make me a foster mom, and Bobby a foster dad, and Parker a brother. And we've just been waiting for this for a really long time, and I can't believe that it actually happened and we got the call. I'm really scared at the same time because I don't want to mess this up. For the past 9 months, we've been working towards fostering and adopting. That phone call was a social worker asking us if we would take in a little boy who's 2 years old. And we originally weren't going to take kids that old, but it was an emergency placement, and we've been waiting such a long time, and we're so anxious that we just said yes. And we knew Parker would be super excited because Parker's been asking for siblings for a very, very, very long time, and just anyone to play with. So we did. So for the past 2 weeks, our family's been adjusting to going from the 3 of us to now 4. And we're not talking like the 3 of us and an infant, which what we were going to originally have. We're talking a running around crazy 2-year-old, and he's amazing, and we're falling in love with him. But the first few days were really, yeah, the first week was really, really like rough. Not because he's not, it had nothing to do with him. It was everything with us. I was joking with Bobby, telling him it's like we married our blind date. It's like you don't know them and you go on this date, and then they come home with you and you guys are married, and that's it. And you're like, I don't know you. Except for with this one, there's lots of rules and there's lots of people coming in and out of your home.
It's kind of like a roommate that you've never met who just moves in.
But like has really overbearing parents.
Yeah.
But he's been so awesome, and we seriously love having him here. And you guys will see it. See, it's hard. You won't see very much of him.
But at least you'll know that he's there.
Like, it's hard because with our vlogs, we're gonna have to...
He can't be in them.
He can't be in them for privacy and safety reasons. He can't be in our vlogs, but you might see some toes, you might see some hands. He'll be around.
You'll hear him.
You'll hear him. But, yeah, you definitely
You'll definitely hear him.
But Parker is having so much fun having a playmate and having someone, you know, just to... When he comes home from school, he has someone he's waiting, you know, who's waiting for him, and he's been wanting that for a really long time. So then this goes into why foster care and why adoption. And we can't dive as deep as we want to go with this.
And we'll touch on all these things further in future videos. And
this is just a lot, and we're just starting to get to know each other, and we don't want to overwhelm you with everything, so we're just going to give you this is the little like cliff notes of everything.
Right. So 2015.
Okay.
So we get pregnant.
We get pregnant, and we find out it's a little girl. It's
a normal thing, baby shower.
Have a baby shower.
Parker's super excited.
Parker's super excited because this kid has been asking us, no exaggeration, he's been asking us to be a brother for a very long time. And so at about 35 weeks pregnant, I started getting really, really itchy on my hands and on my feet, and I'm the Google queen. So I started Googling, and I started, and I remembered that I had this similar thing with Parker, but they just told me it was nothing and whatever. And Parker was born and everything was great. So I go to my doctor and I get tested for what's called cholestasis, and it comes back positive that I do have it. I was about 4 days to my scheduled induction, and I went in for a routine ultrasound, and she'd passed away. And so our whole world flipped upside down. you know, we had this baby shower. We were all prepared. We had a room. We had everything, her name. We were all very connected to her. And then, you know, you go from picturing what your family is gonna look like to then now it's not gonna look like that. On March 30th, I gave birth to Kennedy, and she became a part of our family, just in a very different way. And it was really hard for us. Really, really hard having a funeral and having to explain death to Parker, and all of us going through it, especially because we had tried for a while and we really wanted her. Then fast forward to August of 2015, so a few months later. We were not trying whatsoever, and something happened, and I got pregnant again. This was like a shock. Like, I did not think for a second that I was pregnant, but I was.
No. There's no way.
I told you.
It was hard because, like, our OB, or your OB-GYN was like, jump back into it, get pregnant again, don't waste any time. So it was kind of like, well, this was
a miracle.
This was how it was supposed to happen. Like, this is awesome. Yeah. Not ready at all.
But it was exciting, and we were scared but excited. And then around December, I was about 25 weeks pregnant, and my doctor started noticing there were some things that looked interesting. Long story short, test after test, it came back that number one, we were pregnant with a little girl again, and oh gosh, this one's gonna be hard to get through. And she had trisomy 18, and trisomy 18 is basically, it's incompatible with life, and I can't even put into words what that did to our family. Like, I can't even talk about it. Like, I don't even know. We had to again tell Parker that he was going to have a sibling that was going to pass away, and we had to prepare for her to pass away, and not knowing when or how, or if I was going to carry to term, or if she was going to be stillborn like her sister Kennedy, and it was a lot. Which was
what we were preparing for.
We were preparing for. So then, March 11th, I went into labor on my own. Everyone was preparing for a stillborn, and I was super nervous because
it was deja vu.
It was deja vu.
It was, I mean, it's not just deja vu. It was same room, same situation, or same, you know, but it wasn't, we knew it was happening. And we just expected she would die during
birth.
Or, yeah.
So anyways, I give birth naturally to Holland, and she came out breathing. And we were all shocked, and Parker had prayed the entire pregnancy, just please bless that I'll be able to see her, that I'll be able to look in her eyes and hold her, and that she'll know me. And on that day, she knew him. She knew Bobby, and she knew Parker. And I'd been praying, just this is for them, not for me. There's a connection between a mom and a baby because we feel them grow. Between a dad and a baby, you get that connection once that baby is born, and Bobby was able to have that connection with Holland, something that he wasn't able to have really with Kennedy because she was lifeless, and it was very sad. With Holland, there was this joy. I don't know how to explain it. In Holland coming, she almost She
I
almost
almost can't say because it's...
What? Just talk.
I can't do this.
No.
You're not using any of this.
Yeah, just talk.
Well, with Holland, it's like you're gonna. I can't talk. I can't even talk about it.
Yeah, you can talk.
You're just supposed to get a dead baby. Like I can't talk about it. I can't. Like you got like a little bit of a gift. Like you got an hour. Like that was.
Yeah, we got 1 hour with Holland. We all got to hold her, and she was in love with Parker. Like, even the nurses were like, she's following his voice. And we have videos.
It's very weird.
It was very weird and cool. And I knew that Holland was going to be Bobby's baby, if that makes any sense. There was something about her that I knew that she was for him. And Kennedy was kind of mine. And Holland helped heal us in a way. And that's so weird because we ended up losing her too. But in a way, she helped heal us, don't you think? Like as a family, a little bit?
Yeah.
Like the death part, she minimized that feeling of loss and like, because there was life with her. They're driving from the hospital. This is kind of plays into why we are adopting and fostering. We were driving home from the hospital and it was silent in the car because this is now our second trip home from the hospital the exact same way, empty, with empty arms. And Bobby looked at me. I remember exactly where we were and he said, how do you want to do this? How do you want to do this and I will do it with you. However you want to go, I will go. If you want to sulk and lay in bed for weeks, I'll do it with you. In that moment, we started kind of discussing like how we wanted, what we wanted to do to go forward. And we basically decided that we didn't want to sulk and we didn't want to waste the time that we had with Parker and the life that we had. And we decided to, you know, we'll always remember Kennedy and Holland and we miss them every single day, but they are a driving force for us. They've pushed us to do really scary things and things that we never thought that we'd be able to do. And just because something tragic happens in your life doesn't mean that, you know, you have to stop living. And Kennedy and Holland definitely taught us that, and we've been able to do some awesome things because of them. And that being said, we decided that we needed to continue on with our family. And after Kennedy and Holland, we just wanted to help.
Yeah.
And so we started taking the foster care classes. And during those classes, we got the strong urge that we need to adopt. So then we kind of changed courses and we were basically getting certified for foster care and adoption. And that's where we are today. That leads us to this moment right now, right here. This is the thing though, is that this big, two massive tragedies brought us to this moment where we now have in our home this little boy. And we wouldn't have had him if that didn't happen. He's not our blood and we don't know how long we're gonna have him. It could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be forever. But the energy and the love and the life that he's brought into our home has been like so awesome. He's so cute, and I genuinely wish I could show you a picture of his face because he is so cute, and his smile is like the cutest thing, and his laugh, oh, I can't wait for you guys to hear his laugh because it's like this grunty old man kind of laugh. It's so cute. It's like, it's aggressive, and we already love him, and yeah.
We get it. Like, he may not be with us for very long, but it's
good.
It's good for Parker to also know that like there's kids that we're helping him. He's a friend, he's a part of the family, he's a sibling, he's a brother that might go be with his family. Like, and that's cool, like that's great. But it's morbid, but he's not gonna die. You know, he's not going away forever. Like, he's still gonna be, no matter what happens from in 6 months, a year, 5 years from now, he's gonna be a person that we talked about who lived here and was part of the family.
This is where the adventure really begins, I feel like, because now we know each other a little bit more. I feel like I can talk to you about certain things that I couldn't have yesterday, because last week we really missed them. And last week I wish I could have made a video so I could look back years from now and see that I miss them and how badly I wanted them. And there are days where it's harder than others, but this is the awesome thing, is that no matter what, like I can tell you right now, and this is cheesy and this is like motivational speaker moment, but you can go through really, really hard things and you can come out on top. You can come out and you can do good things, and you can come out and be better. And Kennedy and Holland took us to that. They took us to our little guy. They took us to this future little adopted, this little baby that we're going to adopt. Kennedy and Holland are taking us through journeys and through things that we would have never done if they were here. And it doesn't mean that it minimizes and it doesn't diminish the feeling, the loss that we have towards them, but it makes it, I don't know how to explain it. They're our driving force. They're our lighthouse. They are everything. They make us want to be better, and now we're able to help other kids who need help, and they can help us by filling our rooms and filling our homes and our arms. And so yeah, it's gonna get a lot crazier.
It's happened.
I'm so sorry we overwhelmed you, because I totally know that we did. We should have sat like this.
Oh, this is so nice. Why didn't we do this?